Hi students, today we are discussing one of the best application by using a greedy method, that is nothing but knapsack problem. Knapsack, that is nothing but it's a bag. Okay, a problem, first of all, a knapsack problem, a problem have n objects. A problem have n objects and knapsack, or we can say knapsack one more name, that is nothing but a bag. A bag have with capacity m and object I. It has a weight w I, where I varies from 1 to n. Nothing ma. If you have a problem, it will have some n objects. And knapsack. Knapsack is nothing but a bag with some capacity m and object I. It has weights wi, where I varies from 1 to n. So the problem is here we have to fill the bag with the help of n objects. With the help of n objects, we have to fill the knapsack, and the resulting profit has to be a maximum. The resulting profit has to be a maximum. So formally the problem can be stated as maximize summation of is a formula. Listen, formally the problem can be stated as maximize summation of 1 less than or equal to I varies from 1 to n. Here xi pi. Okay, and then it's subject to summation of I varies from 1 to n xi wi less than or equal to m. The problem can be stated as profits, weights, it's less than or equal to a capacity m. Okay, here pi in the sense profits, wi in the sense weights. Okay, here the object I varies from 1 to n. M in the sense capacity, how much the bag capacity. The problem is we have to fill the bag, okay, with the help of n objects. Here xi, where xi is the fraction of object and it lies between 0 to 1. So there are so many ways to solve the knapsack problem, which will give many feasible solutions. What is feasible solution? Any subset that satisfies these conditions, for which we have to find the optimal solution. In the sense, optimal solution in the sense, a feasible solution either maximize or minimize in given objective function, then that is said to be an optimal solution. It is simply we say that optimal solution, it's a best, and it's a best or a most favorable a solution in a given objective function. Okay, here we have so many ways to solve this knapsack problem, but in this algorithm we will generate only one solution which is going to be feasible. It will generate only one solution which is going to be feasible and as well as optimal, whatever it may be. First, in this concept of this knapsack problem, we want to find the profits and weight ratio. First of all, we find the profit and weight ratios of each and every object, and sort it according to the descending order of the ratios. The second step is nothing but according to the descending order of the profit and weight ratios. And then if we have to pick up an object, in the sense if we have to select an object with highest profit pi divided by wi, in the sense weight I ratio. Okay, select an object with the highest pi by wi ratio, and if we have to check whether its height is lesser than the capacity of the bag, whether its height is lesser than the capacity of the bag. If you have to, if you so place a 1 unit of the first object into the knapsack bag, and the decrement will be done, the capacity of the bag by the weight of the object, what if we have to be placed? Listen carefully. If you so place 1 unit of the first object and decrement the capacity of the bag by the weight of the actual object, whatever if we have to be placed, and then repeat the above steps until the capacity of the bag becomes less than the weight of the object, whatever if we have to be selected. In this case, place a fraction of the object and come out of the loop whenever you selected. In the sense, if we have to repeat these steps, these 3 steps is the if we have to solve a knapsack problem, compulsory if you need to follow the 3 steps until the capacity of the bag becomes less, until the capacity of the bag becomes less than the weight of the object, whatever if we have to be selected. In this case, we need to place a fraction of the object and come out of the loop whenever if we have to be selected. For example, if you go to the problem, then if we have to understand in a clear cut way. Okay, if you've seen one example of this knapsack problem, and then finally I have to explain the algorithm. Okay, listen carefully what I am saying. Otherwise you can't able to understand the concept here. Okay, 0 by 1 knapsack problem by using greedy method. It's an example problem. First of all, the process of finding the knapsack instance by using greedy method. By using greedy method, how the process of finding the knapsack instance, all of you must and should follow these 3 steps. Is nothing but is a basic idea, in the sense basic plan of knapsack problem by using greedy method. These 3 steps all of you must and should done according to the problem we supposed to do that. Okay, listen carefully. The first step is nothing but calculate the profit by weight ratio like this manner. Open left parenthesis pi by wi, in the sense profit by weight ratio for each and every object. If you want to calculate the profit by weight ratio. Coming to the second step, if we have to arrange the profit by weight ratio in a descending order, then arrange the profit by weight ratio in descending order. And then coming to the third step, that is nothing but step by step pick one object. If we have to pick step by step pick one object and place it into the knapsack. Knapsack is nothing but a bag until the capacity of knapsack is full. Remember these 3 points, and then if you go to the problematic. Okay, problem knapsack problem by using greedy method. The third step is step by step pick one object and place into the knapsack until the capacity of the knapsack bag is full. Okay, now go through the example here. Consider an example problem of knapsack by using a greedy method. The question here they gave a capacity M is equal to 20. In the sense, the knapsack bag, if you have take for example the knapsack bag, look at this. This is the knapsack bag. The capacity will be M is equal to 20 kgs. Okay, amma. Number of objects N is equal to 3. Here, how many objects? If you have 3 objects, okay, like if we have to take some profits and weights. Okay, here P1 comma P2 comma P3 is assigned to 15 comma 12 comma 19, and coming to the weights, W1 comma W2 comma W3 is assigned to 20 comma 15 comma 10. Last finally, if you have to calculate these summation of Pixi, that is equal to P1x1 plus P2x2 plus P3x3. This is the final statement. We get the answer. Okay, this is nothing but knapsack. Already I say the knapsack bag contains how much capacity? M is equal to 20 kgs. Okay, here number of objects n is equal to 3. Here we need to follow the 3 steps. We want to calculate a knapsack problem. The first step is nothing but calculate the profit by weight ratio. Okay, look at this first step, P1 by W1. Here how much P1? Look at this, 15, W1 20, P2 12, W2 15, P3 19, W3 10. Likewise, if we have to P1 by W1 is nothing but 15 by 20. Now I have to calculate it 5 threes, 5 fours. If you get some value 0.75. Okay, and then if we have to calculate it P2 by W2 is equal to 12 by 15, that is equal to 4 by 5. Approximately if we have to get some 0.8. And next if we have to be calculated profit 3 by weight 3 ratio, that is equal to 19 by 10, that is assigned to be 1.9. Okay, the second step is nothing but if you have to be arranged profit by weight ratio in descending order. Descending order in the sense a bigger element to a lower element. Okay, bigger element, how much here? Object, here see the object 1 if you have 0.75, object 2 if you have 0.8, object 3 if you have 1.9. If we have to be placed in descending order in the sense higher element to lower element. Here higher element object 3 comma object 2 comma object 1. Here coming to the object 3, how much if we have to be placed? 1.9 greater element, and coming to the lesser element 0.8, and coming to the least element 0.75. Okay, this is the second step. What if we have to be followed? And then what if we have to do step by step? Pick one object. Okay, step by step pick one object. If we have to look at this third step and place into the knapsack. What if we have to place into the knapsack bag with capacity M? Okay, with capacity M until the capacity of knapsack is full. Listen carefully. The step 3 is nothing but step by step pick one object and place into the knapsack until the knapsack capacity is full. Okay, first in the here if we have to place the knapsack bag one object, which one if we have to place first? Listen carefully ma. Place object 3, in the sense object 3 1.9 into the knapsack bag. Total capacity of knapsack capacity, how much they given in the question? M is equal to 20 kgs. Okay, here look at this, weight of object 3 is 10. Look at this, weight of object here, weight 1, weight 2, weight 3. How much the weight of object 3 in the sense weight 3? Weight of the object 3 is 10. Look at this, 20 comma 15 comma 10. How much weight of the object 3? 10. Weight of object 3 is 10. Okay, here look at this weights W1 comma W2 comma W3, that is assigned to 20 comma 15 comma 10. So we are subtracting the object value in knapsack bag. Why we are subtracting the object value in knapsack capacity? Why? Because of if we have to place it into a knapsack bag. Here look at this, M is equal to already 20 kgs. If you need to have the capacity 20, how much if we have to place in a bag? 10. Object 10 if we have to be placed. 20 minus 10, that is equal to how much it will be remaining? 10 is there. That's why if we have to place object 3, that's why I can place x3 is assigned to 1. X3 is assigned to 1. Okay, and coming to the move to object 2. If we have to move to object 2, remaining capacity is 10. X2 is assigned to X3 is 1. In the sense, if we have to place X3 object completely into the knapsack bag. Next, if we have to move to object 2, remaining capacity is 10. X2 is assigned to how much remaining capacity? 10 by 15. How can you get 15? 15 is nothing but object 2. Weight of object 2 is, look at this slide, W1, W2, W3. W2 is nothing but 15 here. X2 is assigned to remaining capacity of knapsack by weight of an object 2. Weight of an object 2, how much? 15. And coming to the remaining capacity of knapsack is 10. Okay, and then x2 is equal to 10 by 15. How much you get? 2 by 3, approximately 0.66 value you can get. Now knapsack capacity m is assigned to 0 and x1 is assigned to 0. Why? Because of here, look at this, x1 comma x2 comma x3 is assigned to if you have placed x3, that why x1, x2, x3. x3 how much you can get? 1. Why? Because of complete object we have to place it into the knapsack bag. That's why we wrote it x3 is equal to 1. Here remaining capacity how much? 10. If we have to calculate, x2 is assigned to remaining capacity of knapsack divided by weight of an object 2. 10 by 15, how much we get? 2 by 3. That is nothing but x2. x1 we don't want to place into a knapsack. That's why x1 is assigned to 0. x1 is assigned to 0. Okay, that's why we can place x1 is assigned to 0. Here we have to calculate the profit. Profit already I say to you, profit finally in the question. Summation of PIXI, that is equal to P1x1 plus P2x2 plus P3x3. Okay, now if you have to calculate profit here, look at this profit. Profit is equal to P1x1. P1 in the sense profit 1, 15 into 0. X1 in the sense 0 plus profit 2, 12 into X2 is nothing but 2 by 3 plus profit 3, how much? 19 into X3, 1. Here now we have to calculate profit. Is 15 zeros 0 plus here 3 ones 3 fours calculated. Okay, 3 fours 12, 4 twos 8 plus 19. Profit is assigned to how much? 19 plus 8, that is equal to 27. Profit formula here, summation of PIXI, that is assigned to P1x1 plus P2x2 plus P3x3. How much? Here I varies from 1 to n elements. Okay, xi is nothing but, already we learn about what is xi. xi is nothing but fraction of object, and it lies between 0 to 1. Okay, you must and should follow the answer. Okay, here how much we get? Profit here now we have to calculate to be profit, we have to be calculated 27 we get. And coming to the weight, summation of here 3 objects, if you have n number of object is equal to 3, that's why summation of I is equal to 1 up to 3 wi xi, that is assigned to w1 x1 plus w2 x2 plus w3 x3. Okay, here look at this. W1 weight 1 is assigned to 20 into x1 entamma 0 plus 15 weight 2 is 15 into x2 in the sense 2 by 3 plus weight 3 10 into x3 entamma 1. Okay, now if we have to be calculated 20 zeros, how much? 0 plus 3 ones 3 fives 5 twos 10 plus 10. 10 plus 10 how much? 20. 20 is less than or equal to m. M in the sense bag capacity. 20 you get the weight. Okay, 5 twos are 10 plus 10 how much? 20. 20 less than or equal to m. M in the sense bag capacity 20. Okay, 20 less than or equal to 20. Yes, the problem is solved. This is the problematic representation of knapsack problem by using greedy method. Now we move to the algorithm explanation. This is nothing but to be a algorithm explanation. First of all, if you need to write the pseudocode of knapsack problem like this manner, okay, algorithm name greedy knapsack, m comma n. Okay, m in the sense bag capacity, n in the sense number of objects we need to place into the knapsack capacity. Okay, here P of 1 colon n and the W of 1 colon n contain the profits and weights. P in the sense profits, W in the sense weights. We need to calculate here profits and weights. Here weight of the n objects ordered such that we have to be calculated profit I by wi. It should be greater than or equal to p of I plus 1 divided by weight of I plus 1. Okay, so n is the knapsack size, n is the knapsack size, and a fraction and fractional object x of 1 colon n is the solution vertex. Okay, this is the comment section. We have to give what is what exactly profits and weight. Profit and weight it contains profits and weights. It contains n objects ordered way such that we have to be calculated profit by weight ratios that should be greater than or equal to profit I plus 1 divided by weight profit of I plus 1 divided by weight of I plus 1. So here n is the knapsack size and x of 1 colon n is the solution vertex. If you need to write the condition of the knapsack problem by using a greedy method, for I is equal to 1 to n, do first of all, if you need to initialize the array 0.0 and coming to the union, u is assigned to n. N in the sense number of object is assigned to be the union function. Next we have to write down the control condition statement here for loop. For I is equal to 1 to n, do the task here. If we have to check the conditions here, if weight of I is greater than u, then break statement. We need to assign x of I is assigned to 1.0 and union function whether it should be assigned union minus weight of I. And then if you have to check one more condition here, if I less than or equal to n, then x of I is assigned to be union divided by w of I. Then close the brace. If we have to be check these conditions and then if we have to be satisfied knapsack problem by using a greedy method, first of all, the first step is to be, if we have to be calculated profit by weight ratio, and then if we have to be arrange descending order the profit by weight ratio, and final step by step, if we have to pick one object until the knapsack bag is full. Okay, we have to be placed the objects into the knapsack bag. If you have to write down the conditions like this, for loop I is assigned to 1 to n, union is assigned to be some number of union function. If you have to take to be the union, u is equal to n, union function is assigned to be number of objects you need to place it there. The weight condition, if you have to check it's greater than u, then the break statement will be defined, and then fractional objects if we have to take like 1.0, and coming to the union section later, union is decrement with weight of object I. Okay, and then if we have to check one more condition, if I is less than or equal to n, then if you have have to be select x or x of I object is assigned to be union by weight of I. Okay, this is the concept of knapsack problem by using a greedy method. Okay, if you have any doubts regarding the topic of knapsack problem, can you please contact to me. It is the best application of greedy method. Okay, by using greedy method we need to solve a problem like knapsack. Okay, thank you ma.